Hello and welcome back to a brand new vlog where this mirror is very quickly becoming my next best friend. But in today's video, I thought we'd kick things off with a little bit of an office tour because an unbelievable amount of people enjoyed this editing vlog. Like 670 people subscribed from it. It's got nearly 24,000 views now. And I genuinely didn't think when I made that video that many people would like it. Don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people asked for it. But like 24,000 views? Are you kidding me? But I had a lot of comments like, do I edit on DaVinci before? Like, how do I add the music to the vlog? What editing software do I use? So I thought it'd be only fitting for me to finally showcase what absolute bonkers setup I have going on. And it looks a little bit something like this. Now, so many people have asked me, that is where the Mac Studio is that Tom sent me. My gaming PC is there and my streaming PC is there, and I have 3 monitors. Now, I don't actually use all 3 of these mice. It's because my streaming PC is currently going through like a reformat. I need to wipe it and start fresh. So I've got the mouse into there so I can use it. But yeah, this is what I'm working with. It's a bit mad and it is way over the top, but like I'm settled here now for a good few months. So I thought I might as well do it properly if I'm going to do it. I've got all the gear, so I do have a little bit of an idea, so I thought, we'll set things up. Now, it has to be said that this like content creation station that I've got going on, what a sentence that is a bit complicated in how I've got it set up. Because in order to make the most of 3 different computers, obviously I need a lot of cables that go all over the place. So I've done my best to keep it tidy, but as this isn't my house, I can't do too much about it. So the cables are a little bit messy, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna very quickly draw together some weird ass diagram in Photoshop to showcase what my cable management actually looks like without like obviously the tidying stuff, just where everything goes basically. I will quickly say that this is going to be an absolute mindfuckery, so if you don't understand PC stuff, then just brace yourself. I'm gonna take my time and try to explain this the best I can, because this is an absolute madness. Okay, so my gaming PC has 3 cables going out to each monitor, so if I want to use all 3 monitors I can. And then the green cables are going into a Camlink Pro. I'll put like an image on the screen there of what that looks like. And so the gaming PC currently splits off into the Camlink. The PS5 goes into the Camlink, and then the camera also goes into the Camlink. And basically what I do with this middle monitor is I use Windows to basically mirror that display. So whatever goes on my main screen, say if I'm playing Minecraft or something like that, it will show it for me, but it'll also mirror it and send it to the Camlink, okay? I'm fully aware at this point that this is a lot. And then for my Mac and doing work and stuff like that, I send a HDMI out to both these 2 screens here that you can see, and then I've got a switch here. So if I want to see my streaming PC, I basically press a button at the back of my monitor here, and it will switch over to now my streaming PC if I want to see that. And then I also split the cable here, and then I send a signal all the way into my middle screen. So if I want to switch to my PS5, then I can do that as well. I have this really cool app called Control My Monitor that if I ever want to switch this main screen, instead of having to reach around for the button behind the back, I can just run one of these, like gaming PC, and then it'll run the thing and it'll switch my monitor to the gaming PC. It takes a bit of time because Windows 11 does this weird like punching out, punching in thing as it calibrates the screens. It's a bit weird, but I can basically run this and I can switch between whichever device that I want to see, like whether it be the PS5, the Mac, and so on and so forth. And obviously I just have a switch up the top for there, or I can just use this button at the bottom to switch to my gaming PC. This is crazy. Wait until you see my audio setup. Oh my God. When you put it on the screen like that, it is, I don't even know how I figured this out, but it works. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that this is the best way to do this. This is just how I found my own way of doing it with 3 computers, because obviously I use the Mac to edit on, and I use the gaming PC to game on, and I use my streaming PC to stream to. The reason I have a 2 PC setup is because Minecraft is so... it eats your computer alive, and like even when I want to play Call of Duty and stuff like that, I want to play in like 4K, I want to play in good settings. And then to do that, I basically use my gaming PC as a gaming PC. That's all it does. And then the stream PC handles all of the other stuff. That's why I split it into two systems. It's overkill. You don't need it, but like to get better performance and FPS, or like if I want better graphics, it's good to have a 2 PC setup. Now, before we wipe this slate clean and I go and show you my audio setup, I just want to very quickly touch on like the multiple devices thing, because I don't actually use 3 mice and multiple keyboards to run a 2 PC or 3 PC setup in this particular case. I use 1 keyboard that if I want to use my gaming, I just plug it in, and then if I unplug it, it Bluetooth connects to the Mac. However, for my streaming PC, I don't have anything keyboard plugged into that. So what I do is I actually just remote connect to the computer. So you can use a local like screen sharing service or whatever you want to use. And I could just remote connect to this PC, and then I can use my keyboard and mouse from my gaming PC to control my streaming PC. And breathe. Okay, if you might need to rewatch that if you are interested in understanding what the fuck it is that I just explained, because it's in my head and it's just kind of splurting out. I don't know if it makes any sense, but I hope it does. But that is how I basically can see and operate all three computers at one point. Now let's go on to the sound. Okay, so now if we press this button, this is what my audio looks like. So to basically explain it, my Mac and my gaming PC go into this 𝗏𝗀𝗺 Mini here, right? So all of the sound from both my Mac and my gaming go into this thing, and then I can mix it however I want, and then I send that out and I put it into this 𝗏𝗀𝗺. My microphone also goes into this XLR, and then my PS5 goes into this XLR, and my headphones come out of my XLR, and it also goes out to my speaker. So basically, I can hear both these two devices on this speaker because they go into this and then they come out of here and then they go back out to there. I can also hear it from my headphones because it goes out to the headphones there as well. And this 𝗏𝗀𝗺 in particular can also hear my microphone, it can hear my gaming PC, my Mac, it can hear my PS5, and it all sends that into my streaming PC so OBS can hear it. Did that make sense? In my head, it makes sense. I don't know. I don't even know I'm showing this. I genuinely assumed off the last video that no one would want to watch it, but I made it anyway. And here I am again, making some bizarre video that maybe someone out there will be interested to see how things work. That is how my setup works. And this is how my setup looks. If you wanted me to go through like gaming content and how I do my vlogs, or you know, how I stream and all that kind of stuff, then let me know in the comments down below and I'll make another video like this. I said I was only going to make one of these videos, but genuinely people liked it so much that I was like, you know what, I need to make content that people want to watch. So here I am showing you the bizarre setup that is this. I will give you a little walk around of what my office is actually like, because after all, this is an office tour. Now, before I go into the actual office, this little section here is where I store everything. Now, obviously, I'm in between houses at the moment, so I've got a lot of plastic hard case boxing from like Tesco where I keep like valuable stuff and cables and all sorts of other stuff, you know, like Elgato stuff and anything that I've been sent, all that kind of fun stuff lives in this little area here. All of this is the camping stuff, which I'll go through in another vlog. But honestly, one of the best parts about this house is having this like little room here that I can store things in, because I genuinely have so much crap and boxes full of wires and all sorts of stuff. So it's really nice that I have this space. But then if we go into the office, I've got my guitar sat down here. I can just because it's got nowhere else to go, and it's kind of nice on the backdrop for the stream. This is a lamp, and that's a lamp there that both have RGB bulbs, so I can actually tell the Google Home over there what color I want them, how bright I want them, and all that kind of stuff. It makes a nice little ambient background for my stream. That's Benjamin's Teddy. And then obviously you've seen a desk and how all that looks. But to very quickly go through everything that's actually on my desk, I have my Shure SM7B here with an Elgato low profile mic arm. Then I have the 𝗏𝗀𝗺 Mini there. I have a Stream Deck XL. I have the Mac Studio that Tom sent me, and then I use these SSD cards to work off of. I actually work straight off of these. I have another one here, like a SanDisk one. These are like, it's really good for working portably and stuff like that. Underneath there, I have like a USB hub station type thing. That's very good for like the MacBook Pro that I use if I ever want to turn it into a desktop setup. Then I have I want to say that's a Leviathan, a Razer Leviathan. It's like a soundbar which comes with an amp down there. And then I have the actual motorized 𝗏𝗀𝗺. That was the one I originally got before getting that one. And then now I just use both instead of wasting them. Then I have the Sound Blaster, which I use for my DT990 Pros. Because these things need like a bit of an amp, so this amp powers that. Then obviously I have my PCs, my monitors. I have a Keylight Mini up there, and then that camera I want to say is the A6000, which goes again into my Camlink Pro that's in the streaming PC. And then I just use a Black Widow, and these are Death Adder mice. Oh, bloody hell, I need to breathe, man. I've got so much stuff. It is worth noting that all of this stuff has been acquired over the years of streaming. I've streamed for like 5 years, and all the money that I earn, I reinvested back into streaming. So the reason I have all of this gear is just from, you know, the generosity that I've had over on Twitch, and the support and streaming a ridiculous amount of time. Genuinely, I've streamed so much. Since January 2017, I've actually streamed for over 5,000 hours. Like, I actually probably started there. I don't know what year that is, but it's a lot. So yeah, if you are an aspiring creator out there and you actually start to make some revenue from doing it and you become as blessed as I am or many other people, then I encourage you to take that money and obviously pay the tax, man. But yeah, make sure you reinvest back into what you're doing to make your stuff even better than it was before. But the final part of the office tour is over here. We've got the Google Home, so I can see Benjamin when he's obviously not down here in the basement. I don't know where he is, so I use the camera so he can run around the house, do what he wants, and I can see him on that thing. I have my PS5 there. I have like a little USB charger hub thing in there. And then in this drawer right here, I've got all of the stuff that I use for like filming vlogs, you know, my stands, my GoPro, my microphones, and all that kind of good stuff I keep in there. But oh my days, I think we're done with the office tour. And I'm just about done with the edit. The only thing that's left to do now is to say goodbye to you and just say a massive thank you, because the last video I did, I'll actually link it in the description for those people who missed it. I don't think anyone missed it, because despite my stupid ass, this video got 26,000 fucking views and it had 757 people subscribed, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I genuinely didn't think that many people would want to see that kind of video, and I was so far away from the mark, it's unreal. But I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who subscribed and supported the content and stayed around to watch my general day-to-day stuff after that video, because I know a lot of people came over just because they were intrigued to see how I, you know, did my work for Tom. But thanks to your support, we are now less than 600 subscribers away from 20k. And when I said let's try and hit it by the end of the year, I didn't actually think we would get to 20,000, but since that video I've gained over 2,000 subscribers. It's been absolutely mind-boggling. Like I said, I'm not much of a numbers guy, but like when we get close to hitting a target, it's like it's all I can watch. It's like every day I'm just checking, it's just going up and up and up and up and up. So I'm trying my very best to make the best possible content. If there is anything you'd like to know, like I said earlier on in the video, then make sure you leave a comment down in the section below. Let me know what you like. Let me know if you got any advice, because like I said, this is not necessarily the best setup in the world. I mean, seriously, you just have to look at my cable management for that. But I am constantly making improvements to it. Today, I actually have like a PC stand to raise my PCs off the carpet, because I realize it's static is a big no-no. I genuinely have nowhere else to put them, so they have to be on the carpet for now. But from me to you, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to this channel, make sure you hit subscribe. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more behind the scenes type content, then make sure you leave the like rating. It's so good for giving me an indication whether people genuinely enjoyed the content and they want to see more of that. So make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you did enjoy this video. But as always, it's been Orion. I love you very much, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace, peace, much love. Bye-bye. Totally screwed up my outro.